I believe we are now Jolan
True.
Let us click the post buttons on all that jazz.
And all that jazz. Nope. Still can't do that.
There we go. All right. Just in case somebody's done. All right. There we go. There we go. Yes, I'll join the party, I suppose. I do suppose. Nope, that's not the link I wanted. That's not what I wanted to share. Oh, that's right. We had to come fight things, and we were.
And there was a big Gribbly in the way.
Yeah. All right, Fairy. We appreciate you lurking.
Fairy.
All right. So somewhere around here, there should be reusable weapons.
There's one behind this wall.
Oh. All right, Lord Hen.
Alas, I thought nothing of value, did you?
A single katana. For what that's worth.
Still sheathed in its scabbard. Even though shielded from the elements, it will still need to be clean, oiled. Much like the women I sleep with. I recognize this crest. It belonged to the son of a samurai I trained with when I was young. I never even had the chance to draw it. There she is. Doma Castle. My home. They let us keep her for a time, while gradually moving their forces across the wilderness. Now, her every court and corridor belongs to Yutsuyu. Though father spent much of his time there, I did not. I may have only visited him there on a half-dozen occasions. If that, I cannot remember. But I remember the view from the keep. Doma seemed much smaller from there, like you could hold it in your hands. Well, Monzon at least. Doma is so much more than that. There, beyond the moon gates, under the shores of the Ruby Sea, here, the places that no man can see, or touch, or take from you. Like the sky. Carry her with us wherever so we go. the land or the soil, the sky, which you cannot take from me. The story. And what is life if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk, day after day. The story of our mothers and our fathers and our families and our friends, our peoples and our nations. I think a part of me understood that when I looked down from the keep. Hien, son of Kayan, another caretaker of the story of Doma. It's a fine castle, truly, with an even finer view. But in the end,
Nothing really matters.
in the end, Kami struck me down. I could have been so blind. I was returned to the House of the Fist once. I have had what can only be described as a revelation. Ours is an excellent plan, but not so excellent it cannot be improved. And I know how. The trip to the Lovenasium.
Nothing for me. Got it.
Leave of Destiny. Hien understands what he must do for Doma. Accept. Second thought, I ask you return to the House of the Fierce without me and tell Alphino and the others together for a meeting. It's imperative that the Kojin emissary be in attendance as well. I will join you anon.
Alpha nerd.
Talking to him.
Lord Hien wishes to discuss the details of our plan. Very well, if he insists, I shall summon the others at once. As for the Kujin, I believe that one of their emissaries was already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to make certain.
Shit of facial animations, so we just made up a race that doesn't have any.
Yep. Gosetsu, my man. There it is. Alright, you giddy? No plan is perfect, and there's ever room for improvement. I expect my comrades will be refining their approach until the moment they begin. In case you are unaware, the other Jonin will lead the assault on the Moon Gate, not I. My place is at Lord Hien's side.
There's nothing else. I'll head back to Namai. Suranaki's walking home. And Issei's doing what he can to help. Maybe there's more than I can do too. He was like a different person when he began hammering those plates. Younger, brighter, full of life and hope.
The plan is set, and all that can be done has been done. Rest and relaxation are now paramount, for tomorrow we may die. Have you two not done enough? Will you not pause a moment and gather yourself on the eve of our grand design? Go not into battle with weary eyes or lingering regrets, my friend.
I'll have to go in with lingering regrets. Do I get to tell everyone here how I feel about them then? Or would that make for bad morale?
Might make for bad morale. Did I run past the door? I did. Alright, Alphino. Soroban informs me that his sappers will be ready within the day, which means we can proceed as planned and attack Doma Castle tomorrow. Considering the key role you will play, I think it's only prudent that you refrain from further labors and rest until tomorrow. Agreed? No rest for the righteous.
I was going to say far be it for me to refuse. No rest for the Fray just makes it feel like you can just go off and do other stuff, and the quest won't.
True enough, true enough. When you've seen your sundry tasks and are ready to retire, I pray you let me know.
And mine just says, we speak again in the morning. Take care. And the quest ends.
Yep. She's going to break out into song.
disconnected.
Uh-oh.
I can't see. And I have to wait to log in again. There we go, I'm in.
Wunderbar.
And do all this bollocks again. Hey, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
We're about to. Oh, no sound. Okay. We're about to storm Doma Castle.
Yep.
And somehow, even with me being disconnected in the middle of that cutscene, I'm still done first. I think.
All right, Ian.
The die is cast. All hangs in the balance, as Hien well knows. Set. There she is. I trust you are none the worse for wear after last night. We received confirmation from the Koji not long ago. Their sappers stand at the ready and await our signal. Let us not keep them and the others waiting. Gather your things. We depart at once. Sorry, Natar. Fun fact: when we did the fuck, marry, kill at Limit Break, when I originally proposed the second round, which was the expansion specific round, Hien was in there instead of Gosetsu, and PX was like, nobody likes Hien. What Gosetsu doing instead? I mean, I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry. Hey,
Only
man,
marginally sorry.
PX was making the graphics. I couldn't be a complete dick to him.
Facts.
Alphano, instruct Lisa and the others to move into position and launch their attack. Our scouts report no change in the Imperial's disposition. But we leave nothing to chance. We must act quickly lest we lose the element of surprise.
Understood. I will relay your orders to her and rejoin my unit. Gosetsu and Yugiri wait for the two of you in Monson. Good luck, my friends. I will see you both again soon.
I hate to break it to you, Natara, but I'm at the point with the Limit Break staff where if I correct them in any way, I'm afraid they're going to think I'm being a dick because of the way people have acted towards me in the past. So I just don't fucking bother at this point, unless it's life or death. It's a nice day for it.
Oh, yeah. No rain.
No, it's just learning when to pick my battles, man. That's all it is.
Who the fuck? Go away. You were not invited to this party. Waiting at the destination.
literally can't click on the destination because you're stood on it. There we go. Add the zoom right in. To the head.
By God, it's the peasantry with pitchforks. Will you guys just fuck already? Well, I've been disconnected now.
It looks like you got booted too.
Oh, did you get disconnected from that?
Yep. Like my game just crashed. It didn't like. Well, that's the second time I've been disconnected today, Natara. In 30 minutes.
And I'm on the waiting game. Yeah, I'm level 69. Q20. I'll be right back, folks, while I wait for this to load in.
I love how this game is very, very empty at times. And now, the one time we're logging in after a crash, this mob spawning all the fuck around us trying to get to this destination. The mobs are fine. I'm in the cutscene now. And if you wanted to storm Doma Castle.
Alright, I'm back. right around here is where I fell off.
Greeting, Orenair. You say that you will put the sun in shade. Those are for you. Go, claim your prey.
That flooded very quickly.
Come to me. Come to your death. With each that calls my soul sword.
And by we must take the castle, you mean me and 3 of my friends.
Indeed.
And then you show up at the end.
Indeed.
Swiftly, brothers! Fall not behind! Make an offering of their steel to Father Azim!
That it should fall so soon. Truly, our allies seem determined to surpass each other.
The Magitech field is down. I repeat, the Magitech field is down. Confederate vessels, you are clear to advance upon the Enclave.
So, quick question. As I'm watching the flotilla roll up on the castle,
Yep.
what are all those little boats with 2 people meant to do?
Our allies have set the stage. Now we
is it prediction time?
Yes.
Something is going to happen in the course of us taking Doma Castle. That is either going to make Yotsuyu, quote unquote, turn good, or, as I mentioned in the last 3 or 4 episodes, the worst sin. Forget she's evil.
Right here.
Come stand here. Come stand directly where I am.
Right.
And if you just move very slightly right, you're back in Monzon. And then you can just go back and forth all over the border and really annoy the thing that pops up and tells you where you are. Alright, let's talk to Hian. Aye, there can be no doubt. The Viceroy is trapped, so comes our part. What are you oh my godding, Natara? Our Kojin allies will deliver us to our destination, to the Western Dock. Do not forget to bring your fellow adventurers, aka do all the work for me.
Something like
Wave
that.
after wave of our own men.
Oh, it's Natara. Hi, Natara.
It's in the top. I can't invite you to our party? Oh, because Jordan's lead.
Oh. There we go.
Hello.
Alright,
Oh, sweet hoy.
speaking to the Ninja Turtle. Greetings and well met, my friends. Climb aboard, climb aboard. There's room enough for you all.
Adventurers, that we might improve our odds of success, we were divided into two parties upon arrival. One composed of myself, the other you, Gosetsu, and Yugiri. Given our inferior numbers, we needs to finish the battle quickly, and so, while you and Yus draws drew the enemy attention, I shall steal over to the keep. Lest you worry, though, I've been to the castle a handful of times. My father saw fit to drill its layout into me. I hate a king shame, but I can find my way blindfold. Even should one meet with misfortune, the other will reach Yusutsu. Agreed? We don't have much choice if we want to continue the game.
Correct.
Oh, so I bought some, we went out on Saturday for free RPG day, and we went over to games and stuff, and I picked up one of the Lord of the Rings Commander decks,
Mm-hmm.
and they were selling some Final Fantasy pre-release kits, so I bought one.
Nice.
In news that I think will interest Natara, I've opened one pack of the 6 so far, and I got a foil Ultros in it, which I was very
Nice.
happy about. Got myself a foil Ultros. I'm very much contemplating spending like the $400 on all 4 Commander decks. I'm not gonna lie. All right, do we want to try and find a fourth for
Yeah.
Goma, or do we want to just queue? We'll just queue.
Yeah, if Natara's going to be a healer, then we'll just queue.
Only a party leader may register for duty, so either make me party leader or do it.
I was waiting for you to get the last phrase in there.
Fuckers.
Insta queue.
I also got one of the like the like Final Fantasy art foils, the ones from like that you would see in the manuals. I got like a counter spell.
Oh, that's dope. Huh. 2 L's and 2 potatoes.
Thingy Jordan. Yeah.
Huh.
Alright, I'm digging this so far.
Hello, biggin.
Well, that was certainly a pile of dead everything.
Over here, kindly. You are not a boss. You, on the other hand, do appear to be a boss.
I think we should know.
I'm gonna assume it's got probably some sort of missile attack, given those arms and those shoulder pads.
Yeah. Alrighty, just don't stand in shit. Got it. Okay, that is one time I'm glad the circles were where they said they were, because, ooh, I threaded that needle.
Yup.
Oh, I forgot to mention at the start of the stream,
Mm-hmm.
we killed Gallywix on Friday Club.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh.
Having that thing with the orange circles.
No. Well, that felt good.
That pillar's a thing. Another weird music choice.
Oh. Yeah.
Are you hearing the music?
Yeah, I am. Now that I'm here, now that I'm done collecting loot, I hear it.
I would have thought it would be more stirringly like Doman,
Yeah.
you know, rather than just like some sort of generic music theme. Like, I'm pretty sure this is the overworld music, right?
I think so, yeah. Oh, shit.
The Hall of the Scarlet Swallow. Oh, hello.
Hello.
You come out and play. He's now Mecha Idiot. Okay.
Hypertune Grindelwald.
AKA Cyber Idiot. What's he, Doom Guy now?
Apparently.
Take that, cyber idiot.
Yeah, cyber idiot.
We go together. Together. I love our evolution of this guy. He's gone from being idiot to Welsh idiot to cyber idiot.
Ooh,
What?
look at Big Sword now.
Ooh. Tara's cleaning the trash.
Thank you, Natar. Much appreciated.
Much appreciated. All right, let's get out of here and see what the. All right, so again, my prediction. My prediction, Natara. No.
Alright, I think you're back.
All right, so the prediction that I've been making for like 2 or 3 months at this point is at some point in this story, because she's so evil, the obvious thing to do is to try and turn Yotsuyu good. However, as I said earlier this stream, I think it will happen here. She's either going to realize when she's confronted by Hien that like she's done something, she's been an idiot or whatever, and she's going to try and turn good. Or this is the thing that I've been theorizing for months at this point.
Yep.
They're going to commit the cardinal sin of having the bad guy get amnesia and forget that they're evil, and that one of the people involved in the good side are going to try and rehabilitate her, because they've already done the thing where we just accept that an evil mass murderer is good in Nero. So they have to come up with another way to make us accept another mass murdering fuckhead.
Mm-hmm. Let's find out, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that. To the cutscene. That's not the history they showed us earlier.
Nope.
before we continue, have you ever seen Final Fantasy? Have you ever played Final Fantasy VII?
I have not.
So there's a scene in Final Fantasy VII where you confront this crime kingpin, and he starts monologuing as our young friend here is, who, by the way, her voice actor, as much as I dislike the character using, her voice actor is eating right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, absolute slay queen. There's a moment in that where you can find this crime boss called Don Corneo, and he starts monologuing, and he then asks you at the end, do you realize why someone like me would monologue? And you have one of three choices. And it's like, because they know they've lost, because they know they have no way out, or they know they've won, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting a certain feeling of that right now. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one you pick, he still drops you down a hole.
This was her plan from the first, to bring the keep down on our heads.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, dude, if you're that good of a swordsman to cut a bullet in half, you didn't need us.
So, something not a lot of people know about me, but I've shared a couple of times, is Final Fantasy VII is actually the Final Fantasy game, is like the Final Fantasy game that turned me off of ever playing Final Fantasy games up for about 25 years.
Really? Why?
Because the only place I could play it was at my my friend's house, and he was always like, "Oh, you got to come play this really cool game," and then it was always a sit and
He plays
watch.
gaming. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know it's on PC now, right?
Yeah, I know. I own it on PC. I just haven't. I haven't. I do.
We
Act,
can play it sometime.
yeah. I own one. I own 147, 15.
Leave you behind.
Oh, 13. I also own 13 apparently.
That's a great, crazy shot. You'll know the one when you get to it.
Nice fade on the shaders there.
I am waiting for for you at the choice.
All right. What will you say? Thank you, or this isn't over?
This isn't over, surely.
Surely this isn't over. I think the first time I did this, I said thank you. Because it's like, here he is, this old samurai wanting to get this last moment of sacrifice in. What a heroic phrase to go out on.
Right?
You were the one who cast the die.
Did the calamity hit Aaron Doma as well?
I believe it was a
Anybody in
world.
chat now? Because if you look up over towards these things over here, there's like these twisted metal, like vein things.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm looking at? No, your stomach. We see all over. Just got kicked out of the server again. Maybe that's a good place to leave it for the night.
Yeah, hang on, the stream just went down. Alright, we're back. Stream just went offline.
Yeah, I just got disconnected, so maybe that's a good point to leave.
Yeah.
Since it's already 6:13.
Yep, I want to finish this cutscene out, and if we miss anything on stream for it, we will throw the socials up in the chat real quick for people to follow us on there.
Yeah. You can leave the cutscene to play out, but
So thank you everyone for joining us. I believe the plan is be back tomorrow. Unfortunately, as the week comes out to an end, I've got some family things coming up that I can't avoid Friday evening. So I think current plan is for us to be back tomorrow to do this, and then Wednesday we may or may not be back, or I may come back and do a little more Guild Wars 2 on my own. Give Bob a day to rest his voice. Please make sure you follow us here and on any of the 4 major microblogging platforms. Twitter, we are 321 Podcast. Blue Sky, we are 321tv.bsky.social. Threads, we are at 321_tv.live. And Mastodon, we are on the mastodon.social server. We are at 321_tv. Please also check out our YouTube, where I parallel stream to both platforms. So you can catch all the replays from, I want to say about the beginning of the year, almost the beginning of the year, that I've hosted over at bit.ly/321_YT. I'm trying to keep the branding on point. Quickly going to find us, see if there's a decent raid target for us to throw you at as we finish off. I don't see one.
yeah, I don't really have one either.
Yep, so we're going to just end off as we always do. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, and all those beyond that spectrum, in the words of the 16th President of these here United States, Abraham Lincoln, please be excellent to each other, and party on gender-specific honorifics, and we will see you
Next time.
peace.
Peace.